What's up guys, it's Dragonfly Mike 77. Today I'm going to be doing another tobacco review. I'll have some cold reviews coming up, I just have been lazy. Today I'm doing Tangies green apple candy. And I hadn't really heard much about it. I hadn't seen really too many reviews. I know some people said it was awesome, so I decided to pick it up. And it smells like straight up... Sorry about that. It smells like straight up green apple Jolly Ranchers. That's why I cough. For some reason those make me cough. When it comes down to the flavor, let me take a poke and make sure it's smoking. Coals have been on for like 4 minutes, so it's not there yet. But when it comes to the flavor, it starts out awesome. You get, I mean, it tastes like green apple candy. That's what it tastes like. It does have this back note in it, some undertone in it that I can't really point out. Maybe it is the candy flavor, and I'm just not used to that in tobacco. But there's something else there. But it's definitely a green apple. A lot of the apples on the market is just kind of like a generic, bland, not necessarily bland, but just a generic apple flavor. This has the kind of the tartness to it. I don't know how to describe it. It's not sour, but almost like a twinge, if that makes sense, kind of in the tongue. I'll take another poke for you guys. The flavor is very good. It's typical Tangiers. The clouds are dense. I'm going to poke a couple more holes. Maybe. No, I'm not. So I don't know where I put my poker. Oh, there it is. The clouds are typical Tangiers clouds. You know, they're nice, dense, thick. They have a lot of body to them. The flavor is fantastic. But, and this is it's too bad. The flavor on this dies very quickly. It's a flavor that does not last a very long time at all, which is a huge bummer, because I really do like the flavor. This is something where the flavor is strong. It's definitely prominent. Definitely green apple candy, but it dies out. And this is something that I could see myself sitting and smoking for, several hours, especially late at night. But it just doesn't last that long for some reason. I don't know if it's just this batch. Very rarely am I the type of person that goes, oh, it was probably just a batch tobacco you had. But when it comes to Tangiers, that's something that does happen. Sometimes you get a flavor and it's just exploding with flavor, and then other times you get it and it just doesn't, it's just not there for some reason. I've only been able to try less than 250 grams of this, so I don't know if necessarily this batch itself, this package, for some reason just doesn't smoke the way that it should. Because of that, I am going to give it in the middle. I haven't been able to experience too much of it, so I'm not going to completely give it a thumbs down because the flavor is good. I'll take another poke for you. On the inhale, it doesn't have much of an inhale flavor. That's not typical for Tangiers, but I think that's just typical in general. On the exhale, the green appleness really just goes over your tongue. It's like a wave of flavor that goes over your tongue. You can feel it hit the different taste buds. The flavor is great, but it doesn't last, and I don't know why. Last night I had a pretty interesting experience. Excuse me. I packed up my large funnel. I put pomegranate on the bottom because I have a lot of Tangiers pomegranate. Then I put some pineapple and some green apple candy in it. And I was smoking it. The flavor was awesome for the first round. The second round it started to die out, and by the end of the second round, I had no flavor. I've never had that happen before in the large funnel. Normally, it lasts for a long time, but I don't know if it was just the green apple candy in it that for some reason took everything else. I don't know, just killed it. But the flavor just doesn't last. It's something that I want to say is worth buying because the 3 rounds of Coles that it goes, it really is delicious. But it doesn't have the longevity that I would like, especially since Tangiers is something that's what I look for a lot of times. When I'm smoking Tangiers, it normally means I'm going to be sitting there smoking for a decent amount of time. I like packing it up because I can pack up my alien funnel and I get 4 hours out of it. I don't need to do anything else, And that is kind of a bummer with this, so it's in the middle. It's kind of revving up a little just because the flavor that you do get is good. I'll take another poke for you guys, probably the last one. As you can see, as I'm starting to smoke, the clouds are getting better and better. I'm only using 2 silver tabs. I'm using Hypnosis Coles because I was curious about them, and they're a tad bigger than exotic silver tabs. So I can use 2 in a wing cover, and it's the same effect as 3 exotic silver tabs. But I love the flavor, but I'm just disappointed by how quickly it dies out. I think that's all I got. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.